Hi, I'm David Baxter, and welcome to Cabarrus This Week. And this week, we're at the Charlotte Motor Speedway at the 2014 Auto Fair. I'm shopping for my next car down here, okay? Now, Kasha unfortunately couldn't be with us, and boy, she misses all the good stuff. Now, all kinds of great cars here, all kinds of things. I want to tell you all about that. And we're just going to walk all around and can find out all about the Auto Fair, but we have a lot of other information on today's show. So grab that pen and paper so you can write that contact info down. Hey, you missed something, don't worry about it. We'll give you a web address and an email address at the end of the show. Well, the Charlotte Motor Speedway is host to a lot of different events. Everything from wedding receptions to the Bank of America 500, of course. Now, CTW is here at the 2014 Auto Show. Now, this is a weekend where thousands of families, car enthusiasts will visit Cabarrus County for a whole full weekend of autos and entertainment. This auto fair features the largest display of exotic cars in the history of the auto fair. And of course, we got the Dock Dogs Canine Diving Contest. It's always a family favorite. And we've got the Terra Cross UTV Racing. And we also have the celebration, one of my personal favorite, the 50th anniversary of the GTO, the GOAT. Okay, this car gave birth to the American muscle car phenomenon. Now, we're in the Nationwide Insurance Pavilion with over $10 million in cars. Now, I tell you what, I mean, you got your choices. Now, say you want a 215 Lamborghini. How about a 1995 Mercedes Low-Tech? How about a 2015 Aston Martin Vantage? Or maybe just a 2008 Porsche GT3 RS. And there's a whole lot more to choose from. Now, I owned a 1969 Cougar Eliminator, which was my super muscle car back in the day. I sure wish I had that still. Okay, but I tell you what, when you come out here and you'll see some of the earliest known, the 1964 GTO convertible, they even got a 66 Tri-Power model. Now, we're surrounded also by exotic and collectible cars today, but the Nationwide Insurance Pavilion serves another purpose. At other times of the year, guess what that is? I don't know, maybe it's those guys racing use this place as a garage, huh? Now, we are in the garage of the NASCAR teams during the races. Now, speaking of races, NASCAR fans, get ready for that weekend of fun at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's return of the Bank of America 500. That's going to be on Saturday, October the 11th. Start your weekend off on Thursday night, October 9th, as the stars of NASCAR. They're going to hit the track, lay down the fastest lap times in the land at that Bojangles pole night. Now, Friday night, the NASCAR Nationwide Series drives. Those drivers battle it out in the NASCAR Nationwide Series 300. Now, on Saturday, you got October the 11th. Take part in one of the NASCAR's the biggest events, the Bank of America 500, the only Saturday night race in the chase. Now, for more information on the Bank of America 500 at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, October the 11th, at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, all the other fun events associated with the 500 or any event hosted at the Speedway, it's really easy. Just visit charlottemotorspeedway.com. Now, if you haven't placed your order for, we're talking incredible berry plants. They're sold by the Cabarrus County Cooperative Extension, and they have this plant sale, and you got to sign up for it. You got to get something, because you talking about great plants. These are great plants. Now, the Extension Office is now taking orders for its annual fall plant sale. Now, the fall plant sale raises funds to support ongoing educational opportunities. Now, you'll be able to order varieties. Now, this is great. You got blueberries, you got blackberries, you got raspberries, you got muscadine, and you have figs. Now, these plants are grown in nurseries in Georgia and in Alabama for continuous growth in the area. All the plants are $9. They come in a 1-gallon container. Plants will need to be picked up from November 6th through the 7th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and that's going to be at the Cooperative Extension Office, 715 Cabarrus Avenue West in Concord. So, for more information or to place an order for the Cooperative Extension Fall Plant Sale, call 704-920-3310 or order online at cabarrus.ces.ncsu.edu, and do that prior to October the 30th. Now, I know when we first started the show, there was something I wanted to say. Now, a little later in the show, they have this new hot dog that they have out here. This thing is massive. So you got to hang with us to the show, because at the end, I might attempt to try to eat this thing. So, okay, and it is worth It's worth waiting for it, trust me. Now, the weather is cooling down, but it's still nice to stomp around in a creek. Now, plan to join the park rangers at North Cabarrus Park to stomp or walk around in the creek and walk around the pond, maybe using kind of nets and kind of catch some small insects and animals. And all that happens on Saturday, October the 4th at 11 a.m. Can learn from the park ranger what the county does to keep our park waters clean. Now, for more information for the Creek Stomp taking place on Saturday, October the 4th at 11 a.m. at North Cabarrus Park, just call 704-920-2703 or visit at cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner. Use the key phrase Creek Stomp. Now, the John Brown Quintet, an all-star group of North Carolina jazz musicians. They brought down the house when they played at the Davis Theater in 2010 and are garnering all sorts of national attention with their first recording that reached number 8 on the jazz charts. Now, you can once again see them take the stage at the Davis Theater, and that's going to be on Friday, October the 3rd from 8 p.m. and tickets are $36, can be purchased online or over the phone through the Davis Theater box office. Now, the John Brown Quintet specializes in music from that time-honored kind of the bebop and hard bop jazz and brings to life some of the best-known classics in that great American songbook. Now, for more information on the John Brown Quintet playing at the Davis Theater on Friday, October 3rd at 8 p.m., just call 704-920-2753 or visit cabarrusartscouncil.com. Now, my grandmother and great-grandmother used to do great quilts. So if you really like quilts, there's an opportunity for you to see some amazing quilts. They come in all sorts of amazing patterns and colors, and you'll love, even if you love quilting on your own or just looking at some fabulous creations, come to the 2014 Splash of Color Quilt Show. Now, it's a great event. You need to check it out. Now, this show runs from October 3rd and also on October 4th at the Cabarrus Arena. Now, not only will you be able to check out numerous quilts, but you'll learn even how to make them. They'll have free demonstrations, a silent auction, a white elephant booth, a quilt raffle, and great door prizes. A one-day pass only costs $6, and a two-day pass is only $8. So parking is $5 per vehicle. For more information on the Splash of Color Quilt Show on Friday, October 3rd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday, October 4th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., just visit cabarrusarena.com. Now, they're doing something really unique at Franklin Park. I bet you can't guess what it is. They're building ferry houses. Well, you know, these ferries, they're running around all over the place. They get a little tired, on their travels around the world. So at Franklin Park, what they're doing is they're building these little ferry houses, and even if the ferry can't use it, maybe a little squirrel, little bird, all kinds of different things. So if you want to enjoy the fun and get involved with that, all you got to do, and these little things are cool because they're made from sticks, bark, dry grass, pebbles, shells, feathers, pine cones, nuts, and all sorts of other natural materials. Now, come on out to Franklin Park and join the fun on Saturday, October the 11th. That's at 11 a.m. to learn the story of the Franklin ferries and build some houses on the Ferry House Trail in nature's niche for them to kind of stay on their way when they travel through Cabarrus County. So for more information on the Ferry House event taking place on Saturday, October the 11th, at 11 a.m. at Franklin Park, just call 704-920-2703 or visit cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner. Use the key phrase Ferry House and no reservations are needed. Okay, now did you spend the summer doing kind of chalk drawings on the sidewalk when you were young? Well, my sisters did. And it always amazed me because they got really, really dusty at the end of all that. But they always had a good time. So if you'd like to enjoy that kind of fun, come to Art, and More Art, and that's at the Harrisburg Town Hall Municipal Complex. And that's going to be on Tuesdays, October the 7th, and also October the 28th. October classes will practice with chalk pastels on paper, of course, not on the sidewalk. And chalk dust can get a little messy, so you want to dress appropriately. Now, the class for ages 4 to 9, they meet from 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. And at the ages for 10 to 17, well, they're going to meet on that date from 8 to 9 p.m. Cost is only $12 per class per child, and it's limited to the first 15 who register. So for more information and to register for Art and More Art on Tuesdays, October the 7th and the 28th, at the Harrisburg Town Hall Municipal Complex, just call 704-455-7275 or visit harrisburgnc.org. Now, if you're a big Star Wars fan, it's time for Star Wars Read Day. Now, this is an international event, pretty amazing, isn't it? Celebrating its 3rd year, and this year Disney books are part of it. A celebration of all things Star Wars will be hosted in a meeting room there at the Cabarrus Library on Thursday, October the 7th. Dress in your best Jedi frocks, come match wits with fellow Star Wars fans who are trivia experts. Again, and it's all about a galaxy far, far away. Okay. Questions will range from the Phantom Menace to the Return of the Jedi. Extra credit will be awarded for those who have a little insight to the new movie that they're making right now, currently in production. Now, teens and adults are all welcome. For more information on Star Wars Reads Day on Thursday, October the 7th from 5:30 p.m. at the Cabarrus Library, just call 704-920-1180 or visit cabarruscounty.us/library. Now, last year, Kasha and I went out and did disc golf, but we did it at night. And I tell you what, that was pretty cool. And it's coming back. So, you know, it can be tough enough. You saw Laura and I trying to do it during the day. We were pretty bad. But come on out at night, and then they can't tell you how bad you are. Okay. Now, the Terror Toss Disc Golf Tournament returns to Frank List Park on Friday, October the 17th. This 18-hole tournament is open to players of all skill levels and will start at sunset. Custom stamp glow discs, which are really cool, will be included in the registration fee for all the participants. Prizes will be awarded for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. Now, the tournament costs only $25 per team and increases to $35 if participants don't register by October the 16th. Now, the Terror Toss will be at Frank List Park beginning at 6 p.m. on Friday, October the 17th. To learn more information or to register, just visit cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner. Put Terror Toss into the class search or call 704-920-3484. Now, if you're looking for a fun way to kind of show your puppy a little bit of love and how much they mean to the family, well, bring them on out to Dog Days Out Pet Festival. And that's going to be on Saturday, October 18th, and that's going to be at Les Myers Park in Concord. The festival includes a doggy fun zone. You got contests, you got a veterinarian village, you got information booths, you got vendors, you got food, you got music, you got everything. Plus, there are several contests. You got obedience contests, talent, and my personal favorite, which is really funny, a dog owner look-alike contest. And it's amazing how that works. It really is. Now, the event starts at 11 a.m., runs until 2 p.m., admission is free and is open to all ages. Festival goers accompanied by their dogs must show a proof of current rabies vaccination prior to the entry, and all dogs must be on a 6-foot non-retractable lead. Once you get to the festival, remember to sign up for those contests at the Paul's headquarters within the festival. For more information on the Dogs Day Out on Pet Festival on Saturday, October 18th from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Les Myers Park, just call 704-920-5600 or visit concordnc.gov. Now, I don't know about you, but I love ghost stories. So if you like a good one, some of the creepiest, scariest, and unforgettable stories will be heard in the walking tour at the Haunted Mount Pleasant Tour on Saturday, October 18th from 7 to 9 p.m. Now, to participate, you purchase a ticket at the Eastern Cabarrus Historical Society, that museum, located at 1100 North Main Street in Mount Pleasant. Adult tickets are $5, students are $3. And after enjoying a little bit of hot cider and some donuts, the tour participants will take place on a comfortable walk at your own pace on College Street. Volunteers will share all sorts of ghost stories at the 6 homes on the tour. Stories are each based on fact and have been passed along from generation to generation. So for more information on the walking tour of the Haunted Mount Pleasant on Saturday, October the 18th from 7 to 9 p.m., simply call 704-436-6612. Now, it's kind of hard to believe at Christmas, think about Christmas already. Well, the Christmas countdown has begun and it's here before you know it. There's no better way than to get ready for Christmas to the 34th Annual Christmas Made in the South Show. The nationally acclaimed event will be at the Cabarrus Arena from October the 24th through the 26th. You can stroll down the aisles, look for all kinds of, they got decorations, they got gifts, all sorts of crafts. If you've never been, it's really pretty impressive. There's also art and gourmet food. Now, tickets cost $7 for adults, and children 12 and younger get in free. On Friday and Saturday, I'm going to pick that up, you'll have that covered. Sorry. On Friday and Saturday, the event takes place at 10 a.m., 6 p.m., and on Sunday from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. So for more information about Christmas Made in the South, that's going to be on October 24th through the 26th at the Cabarrus Arena. Just visit cabarrusarena.com or call 704-920-3976. Hey, another cool thing that happens out at the Speedway is they do a great Christmas light celebration out here. That's another thing you need to check out. Now, we have a very special night, speaking of nights, at Camp Spencer. What's going to go on? Well, it's an owl prowl. Now, that's going to take part at night at the park, and you're going to listen and watch for various owls, and that's going to take place on Friday, October the 24th at 6:30 p.m. Now, you don't want to worry about missing any classes if you're in school, because Cabarrus County Schools have an early dismissal on the 24th. So cost for the event is only $2 for all ages. For more information on the Owl Prowl, taking place on Friday, October the 24th, 6:30 p.m. at Camp Spencer, just call 704-920-2703 or visit cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner. Use the key phrase OWL. Now, if you love to run, just get a little bit of exercise, and one of the area's favorite fall races is right around the corner. Of course, that is the Jack-O-Lantern Jaunt, and that's on Saturday, October the 25th. That's going to take place at Frank List Park. Now, the 1 mile fun run and walk begins at 4:30, and then the 5K begins at 5:30. Now, you don't need to be a runner to enjoy the games and the activities that's going on before and after the race. They include everything from a mini golf tournament. They got the great Cabarrus County Pumpkin Carving Contest, which is always a lot of fun. And, you know, they also have another thing out there. That's called the Pumpkin Roll Obstacle Course. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds pretty cool. And, of course, the Jack-O-Lantern Jaunt Costume Contest, and that's always a crowd pleaser. Now, once the sun goes down, there will be a glow-in-the-dark mini golf tournament, and you get a dance with the Delmonicos. They'll be out there having a good time. Now, you can register online for the 5K, and that is at www.itsyourrace.com. Fee is $22.50. To learn more about the Jack-O-Lantern Jaunt Road Race on Saturday, October the 25th at Frank List Park, just call 704-920-2701 or visit cabarruscounty.us/events. Maybe also around Halloween you want to enjoy dancing and socializing. Well, that's at the Friday night Halloween dance, and that's going to be at the Concord Senior Center on Friday, October the 31st from 6:30 p.m. till 10 p.m. Now, this dance features live music from the Tar Heel Rhythm Band. Foods and drinks will be sold at the event, and the prizes will be awarded for best costume. And the cost is only $5 at the door. So, for more information on the Halloween party and dance at the Concord Senior Center on Friday, October 31st at 6:30 p.m., call 704-920-3484. Now, I know we've had a lot of information on today's show, so if you missed anything, all you got to do is go to the web address, which is cabarruscounty.us. Right there in the search box, put in your topic, you'll find your information. If you missed any of that, then all you got to do is just pop us an email at channel22@cabarruscounty.us. We also want you to sign up for the Cabarrus County e-newsletter. It is really easy. All you got to do is go to cabarruscounty.us, visit the top right-hand side of the page, fill out a little bit of information, and it'll come right to you. And also remember to sign up for the county's Facebook and Twitter feeds. It's great information, comes to you when you need it. And you can find us at facebook.com/Cabarrus County and twitter.com/Cabarrus County. And if you have family or friends that don't have Time Warner Cable, can't watch Channel 22, or maybe you just want to watch our programs when you get a chance, just go to cabarruscounty.us. Right there on the home page, scroll down on the lower left, you'll see a video screen. Right below the video screen, you'll see more Channel 22 programs. Click on that. Thumbnails pop up of all the different shows. Historical Moments, Simply Local, Successful Gardening, again with David Goforth doing a rap about compost. Okay, you got to check that out. Now, pretty much everywhere you go, I mean, my favorite time is the fair because I always eat these deep fried Snickers. And I think I'm telling on Kasha, but we had a couple while we were out there. And I mean, those are great. Well, all this food, these people are debuting food at all kinds of events. Well, the Speedway and AutoFair is no exception. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the big hog cheddar dog. Oh yeah, now this is a meal, right? Okay, now what is it? Well, what it is a half-pound, foot-long hot dog wrapped with crispy jalapeno bacon, topped with chili, shredded cheddar, fried onions, and fried jalapenos, and then capped off with a zesty, of course, horsepower soft, and served on a foot-long pretzel roll. And what can I say? Until next week, you have a great one. Oh yeah.